26th of March. My goodness, it is the 26th of March, 2025. And time is flying. We're almost through the first quarter of the year. Can you believe it? And what's happening today in the crypto markets? Well, pretty much Bitcoin moving up nicely, up around almost 1% I see on the day so far what I saw. Solana also up pretty nicely on the day so far. There's one coin that's been doing very well lately in the last recent days, which is AVAX. We've had a couple of nice days in a row, one after the other. And today I saw another coin, which I trade sometimes, which is fun to trade. Bonk, the meme coin on the Solana chain. It has been ripping up today. Up more than, it went up already more than 12% on the day. It hit the monthly level there, which is certainly a good area to take profit, especially because there's a mean reversion and a big one to the 30-12 RMLR on the 15-minute. Currently down a few points below the where the market is at the moment. So it certainly could be a nice quick short as well on the way. But it has been absolutely ripping up and going bonkers, essentially. Pardon the pun, but yeah, don't pardon the pun. But yeah, from the low of the day, it ran up more than 12% before it hit that monthly level, and almost 13%. And basically, that was a very clear take profit area. And there were several along the way, of course. But I mean, if you look at the 15-minute on BONKers today, on Bonk today, it's absolutely wild. It's basically a line that's basically going up the whole time for like the last, whatever it was, 8 hours or so. 8.5 hours, kind of crazy. I just saw it a few minutes ago, right before I started the stream, when it's starting to come down a little bit. Nabbed a quick short and just a little quick scalp. But most of the trading was to the upside because, I mean, it's just been going up for 8 hours nonstop, And some people will say, well, crypto is back, the market is back, it's all a bull run. Listen, the reason that short or low time frame traders trade low time frames, and we don't care about seasonality, high time frame, big picture for trading, is because it doesn't matter. If you're holding the coin as a long-term investment, just hold it. You don't need to care about the price. If you're going to DCA, you just DCA. Is there a possibility that the relatively low prices of, say, Bitcoin and other top coins is in, and then we're back into a spring kind of, what they call a bull run, even though there's no such thing as a bull run, it's just extended buy pressure. There's no such thing as a bear market, it's just extended sell pressure, right? Yes, there's a very real probability that the lows are in, if you will, and that now prices will generally continue up for another couple of months until summertime, and then you have the whole buy in May and go away kind of thing, or whatever the stupid saying is, sell in May and go away. It's all these stupid catchphrases, they mean nothing. If you're a day trader, you trade regardless of what the day is. Whenever you're working, you're working. Hopefully you have some days off when you touch grass or rosemary. It smells good, fresh rosemary. Hopefully you can touch grass and not work every single day, and you can take your vacations, enjoy your time living life, doing the important things with the people that matter to you. And that smells so good. And you get the rest you need and the recreation you like, But it doesn't matter what the day is or the time of year, especially in the crypto market, right? Where you're trading 24/7. I mean, the market is open 24/7. Because you haven't heard NASDAQ, which we've been saying in alpha trading for years. We've been telling you guys since forever. Look for the traditional stock markets to go 24/7. We already saw a few months ago when some exchange announced that they were going to be running a 23-hour-a-day market, and that would be like the first step towards 24-hour markets. And they were like, yeah, we're going to be open. It's called like 24 or something like that. But they're only open 23 hours a day, ironically. But now NASDAQ is saying that they're going to be letting traders trade 24 hours a day. And they're announcing it like it's some big innovative thing, but completely ignoring the fact that crypto has been a 24-hour market ever since Bitcoin went live and people began trading it 24 hours a day around the world, peer-to-peer. And crypto markets have been 24/7 ever since then. Ironically, there are some cryptos, in case you didn't know this, that don't operate 24/7. Notably, they are usually affiliated with religions that take a day off or have a holy day or whatever, a Shabbat or a Sabbath, that kind of thing. So there are Muslim coins that don't trade on Fridays. There's a bunch of Jewish coins or kosher coins that don't trade on, Muslim coins or halal coins that don't trade on Fridays. Jewish or kosher coins that don't trade on Saturdays, like Friday evening to Saturday evening. And then there are Christian coins that don't trade on Sundays. And of course, they're all based on varying factors like how it calculates the time of day and the time of week to be considered Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, because Friday in Australia is, for a significant portion of it, is still Thursday in the US, for example. So how do you know at what time to set the clock for that coin? And people have solutions for it and whatever, but the point is there are some coins that actually don't trade 24/7, and they do that to allow the people that are observant of those faiths to not feel the pressure to trade or to care about the coin on the day that's supposed to be their kind of day off for spiritual reasons, and also so that they don't have to worry about the price moving on their coin, their religious coin, during that sort of special time of week. Ironically, a lot of those coins, what they do is they effectively act as a stable coin for people who put their money there before the holy day starts, and then they take their money out when the regular week begins. And it's kind of funny because you see these massive movements of liquidity into those coins right before the holy day of that coin starts, or that faith begins, and then it just goes, and then there's no trading for that coin. And then after a 24-hour period or whatever, you see the trading begin and all the money comes out. People put it back in other coins. So it's very interesting how those things operate. Some of them try to be more appealing than just being a kind of a place to hold your money when you're not supposed to be trading. But we'll see whether any of them catch on. But in any case, we're seeing crypto having nice movements with the VEPs. If you look generally at the volatility across Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, Ripple, Cardano, Litecoin, and also meme coins like I mentioned, Bonk as an example, but there's plenty others that are moving along very nicely these days. And the reason is simple. There's plenty of volatility in the market. Right? There's a lot of buy pressure at the moment, right? And there's not a lot of sell pressure at the moment because, well, people want to get as much of these coins as they can at the moment. People realize, well, hang on, the U.S. government has said it is going to be buying Bitcoin, and they already have the biggest stockpile of any government, and they want to get more. And you have MicroStrategy that's just announced that they now have over 500,000 Bitcoin, and you have all kinds of companies all around the world. Was it Mega Planet or something like that? Mega Planet, one of those planet named companies. They just announced they bought another, I think like 700 or 1,000 or whatever it is Bitcoin, and they want to buy like 21,000 or something like that this year. They want to get to 21,000 Bitcoin, which is like a big deal, obviously, for any company to have 1% of all the Bitcoin. Or 210, whatever it is. They want to have, I think 210,000, which is not an insignificant amount, right? That is a very not insignificant amount to have like 0.1% or 1% or whatever their goal is. Even 0.1% is a huge number. And if you have 21,000 Bitcoins as a company, you're really securing a lot for yourself in the future, especially if it's capital that you don't need to touch. If it's like an asset you don't need to touch, and you can just keep it for the future, that could be a very significant asset booster for you. And we'll see what the future holds for all these things. Maybe they'll go to zero, right? But the probability of Bitcoin just going to zero and all the altcoins going to zero along with it in the very near future, or even the near future, or even the next 5 to 10 or 15 years, probability of that looks remarkably low, considering how it's done so far in the last 16 years. So keep that in mind. Learn to read the VEPs, and be sure to join the Alpha Trading live stream Monday through Saturday, starting at 11 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Okay, catch you guys later. Till then, happy trading. Peace.